Guys, suppose if you lived in Africa or anywhere in the world where there was limitation of access to healthcare, and there you got someone who was sick or someone who required any form of health service, but they were unable to get that access, go to the clinic. Imagine if the hospital or if the drug came to you. That's the story we're going to discuss today. So there is this amazing startup called as Zipline. What does Zipline do? Zipline basically uses drone-based technology and drones that are very effective and can cater to all sorts of weathers. And it delivers pharmaceutical products, it delivers blood products in real time in the duration that is required by the patients from their center or from a hospital to the patient. It is currently as a functional startup. It is in Africa, in Rwanda. Also, it is in some places in the United States of America. This startup has been there for the past 5 to 7 years, and it is growing as we speak about it. So let's look at the different components of this startup. Let's review this startup. Let's look at the different components of it and see whether or not this startup is going to be a unicorn or something that creates an impact in terms of health services. When you look at the market size that Zipline is covering, the market size of the total drone-based delivery market is expected to be around 5.5 billion globally by 2030. And Zipline is right now focused on healthcare specific market, but it can go into a lot of other delivery-based, drone-based delivery and courier services. In this Zipline's case, the founder graduated from Harvard University, and then on top of that, he had a focus on autonomics and robotics. And eventually he developed a robotic company that then transformed into Zipline because he then focused it towards healthcare and towards delivery-based business model. The vision of Zipline is to create a more equitable world and to reach out to all humans, and they spell it out on their website as well. It is for all humans across the globe. So let's look at the solution that Zipline has developed. The solution that Zipline has developed is basically they are using a drone that is basically powered by electricity, so it's emission free, and because it's very quiet, also at the same time they have reduced the time that it requires to reach or deliver something. Why? Because the drone flies in the air. At the same time, because they're not using local transportation, so they are independent of the road structure or any barrier to access that might be there on the road. But there are cons to this as well. As you're flying in the atmosphere, they needed a system that was very accurate in predicting the atmospheric temperature, the weather conditions, the wind speeds. Over the years, they have tried and tested and perfected the model. At the same time, they also needed to have a very accurate GPS location. Now they have made the GPS location very accurate by developing customized solutions along the GPS, but there is issues. What are the issues? In rural areas where there are large households, it is easier to deliver. But when you look at urban congested populations, especially in settings of low middle income countries, it is very difficult to deliver a pharmaceutical package on the third floor of a very congested apartment block. So there are limitations to this as well, but this is a leapfrog advantage compared to the regular available couriers. Zipline is a funded startup and they have some very big names as their investors. One of them is Sequoia Capital, other one is Google Ventures, and the last one is Anderson Group. Now, all three of these are very big groups, they're very big names. The total money that has been raised by Zipline to date is around $900 million. At the same time, their valuation is between 1 billion to 10 billion, and it is expected to grow based on the growth of this market. So concluding the video, what do we get from Zipline? We get a very innovative solution which is low cost, a solution that is the requirement of a low middle income country. We get a solution that is cost effective. Just look at what they have done with their takeoff and landing system. They have created a catapult system for takeoff and a catching system that is similar to what is done in an aircraft carrier, inspired by that, but very, very low cost. So that means that wherever they are across the world, they don't require a runway and they can deliver to almost any place, even though the land access might not be there. This is a beautiful startup which caters to human needs, is cost effective. At the same time, it uses innovation technology and it is for the betterment of health. So we wish them all the best and we hope to see them progress in years to come. Hope to do a review video for them in 2024. Thank you.